I've been waiting for 6 hours in this field.
And I think she's pregnant. I decided I'm gonna bring my work here every day and try to look out for her.
Hey girlie, you're very sweet. Here, I'll get you some more.
So I'm walking around with this lunchbox full of pounds of beef liver.
Hey, you're really pretty.
I've started posting in the neighborhood Facebook group and on the Nextdoor app, and I asked everyone to text me anytime they see her
Hey girlfriend.
so I can pinpoint her route and her timing better. A lot of people are looking out for her, leaving food, and no one's been able to catch her.
Amina, are you a good girl? A lot of people may be thinking they would have grabbed her by now. Good girl, you're so smart. So my strategy is I'm teaching her I am mom. So we're bonding, we're building trust. Guys, she's crying. I can see it in her eyes. Can we go home now?
Alright, so I walked up this street and knocked on every single door this weekend. I'm trying to find a new strategy. Her belly's getting big, it's getting cold out.
Are you gonna come home with me? We're hanging out all day today.
We're tightening up her route, we're feeding her on a schedule.
Amina showed up for breakfast at 9 a.m. My baby's just a cutie pie. Amina! Amina!
Alright guys, I'm so excited because I think I got a breakthrough. I met a real estate investor. He's agreed to let me camp out at his rental. I'm working on a plan to train her to go into his backyard. I put a little dog tent, good treats, and a blanket back there. I got pretty close, but not close enough. She's too smart. My hand moves a millimeter in her peripheral vision to try to close the gate behind her. She's gone. The best news ever while at work. I almost screamed. A neighbor and his dog found Amina and the puppies in the bushes. They're trying to get the puppies and get her to safety. She only comes out just to eat, and then she goes right back to the bush with the puppies. We got cameras to make sure they're safe.
Alright, so here's new home base. We got permission from the owners and the neighbors. Alright, we're declaring tonight is the night.
We set the pen door to close on Amina when she ate her next meal. We went to bed feeling that success was imminent. This morning, our group had a beautiful picture of a lassoed sweet potato. Mom and the chicken nuggets are off to safety. They will be kept together until they're weaned, and then Amina will eventually come home with me.
Amina, are you cold?
Just took about 2 hours to get Amina in the house. She's refusing to lay down and relax.
Hi, Amina.
She won't leave the breakfast nook. It's been a few weeks now.
Come on, you know you gotta go potty. Amina, the sweet potato.
She started wagging her tail at me, maybe for the first time since I brought her home.
Show everybody your potty dance. You gotta go potty.
Amina's been making progress. She's finally graduated from the breakfast nook and is now spending most of her time in the study.
All right, lead the way. Sit. Good girl. How's my hungry hippo doing? Hi. Hello, hello, hello.
So she has officially transitioned from a sweet potato into a couch potato, which was my plan from the moment I spotted her on the streets.
Guys, we made our first trip to McDonald's and we're celebrating Adoption Day with some chicken nuggets. The sweet potato will be mine forever.
The first time I met Mama, she got one look at me and she ran to the opposite side of the orchard. At that point,
You gonna come home?
I knew that Mama was going to be a really hard dog to catch.
Mama. 20 feet behind me. That's a good girl.
Top of the hour, 7 o'clock is the 70s at 7. It's Danny Spanks on Classic Hits Q92.1.
My job full-time is a radio disc jockey and rescuing dogs, something I spend all my free time doing.
I would go to visit Mama every single day.
Good girl.
And this was an hour away, so it's not like it was just right down the street. But I have to let her know that I'm here for her. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to be here in your orchard with you and just be your friend. Initially, it was just a matter of her not running away when I showed up.
Hi, Mama. Come on, honey. That's a good girl. That's my good girl.
And then it was a matter of her meeting me halfway for food. And then the next step was her following me for food.
Just getting you more food, that's all.
When Mama took that first piece of food out of my hand, on the inside, I was jumping up and down, but I can't do that with her right there because it'd probably scare her and she'd probably run away. But that was just such a magical moment of like, finally, she's so close to me.
There's my good girl. There's my good girl. Hi, honey.
The connection I had with Mama in the orchard, she was my dog. And I was going to visit my dog, and she was happy to see me. So she would bounce around and she would bark at me. And she would do zoomies.
Where are you going?
She was just so excited to have a friend there. It just filled my heart with love, but the one thing that made it so hard is even though she was taking food out of my hand, if I made the slightest move to just give her a little pet, she would back away. She did not want to be touched. I've been rescuing dogs for at least 5 years. Once I got my kind of first taste of helping an animal, it became my number one passion. The reason it became so addicting is seeing the change in the dogs. They don't deserve to be on the street. Some human failed them. And to be able to kind of show that dog that, hey, you know what? Humans aren't so bad after all. No dog deserves to be running around alone and hungry and in danger on the streets or in an orchard.
Even though I was making great progress with Mama, she still was not safe, and I had to get her home. When it comes to the actual moment of rescue, it had to be something to where it was guaranteed success. Because if I would have leashed her and something would have gone wrong, she would never trust me again. The only way we could make sure that she could not escape was to get her to go into that large trap.
Good girl. Good girl.
Here, baby. Okay. Okay.
Mama.
Rescuing Mama was a very, very long process. It took months and months, but it was so worth the wait, and I would do it all over again.
Petting her for the first time almost felt like a dream, like it wasn't really happening, because it was something that I had wanted to do for so long and was never able to. That was the first time I could actually tell her through my touch, I love you, I'm here for you, and you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's been almost a year and a half since I rescued Mama, and she is happier now than she's ever been.
She has absolutely thrived. She loves to play. She loves attention. She loves to do zoomies.
You gonna get it?
The only thing really left for Mama is for her to go inside the house. Something that's a really, really big obstacle for Mama, because it's unlikely she's ever actually been inside of a house. So a lot of fear needs to be overcome. But we keep on getting closer and closer to that goal, and I know we're going to get there very soon. Every time she's just next to me, she has a smile on her face, I just take it in, and it means so much to me. That was always the goal, to have this dog trust me and love me the same way that I love her.